Hi guys, I'm here at the Shelby American collection in Boulder, Colorado, and today we're going to talk about 289 Cobras. Shelby American made about 655 289, 260/289 Cobras in the 60s. About 31 of them were factory team cars, and we've got every variation represented here at the Shelby American collection, and I'll show you that in a moment. But first I wanted to just focus on the very first Cobra. This is CSX 2000, was a 260. This is where it all started. And when this hit the streets, different magazines reviewed it. It was absolutely amazing for 1962. And then next to that is one of the 6 Daytona coupes, also a 289. And of course, the coupes with the FIA Cobras won the World Manufacturers Championship in 1965. But let's look at the very first race car so you can kind of get an idea of the evolution. So from CSX 2000, which we just looked at, CSX 2002, which was the third Cobra made, was the first factory race car. And it was known as the Riverside car. It's very crude, obviously. It doesn't have any side vents. It's got early hardware, spats, and so on. But it made its debut at Riverside, driven by Billy Krause. And it was pretty obvious to all the Corvette guys, Davey McDonald, Bob Bondurant, Dan Gurney. They all bailed from Corvette and joined up with Shelby because it was pretty obvious where the future was going to be. The second series after the Riverside, the Riverside car was one of one, was the Sebring Cobra, and they made 3 of these. This one was driven by Dan Gurney and Ellen Grant and others. And after the Sebring Cobras, the next series were the Cobra Le Mans. And we've got 2 of those here. And those were, they had the short trunks, and you can see they still had spats and they still had the kidney bean Halibran wheels, but the cars were getting more aggressive, flares were getting bigger, and these were designed so they could run a hard top. I mean, the guys knew, Shelby American knew that they had problems with aerodynamics, which they ultimately solved with Daytona Coupe. So after the Cobra Le Mans came the USRRC, United States Road Racing Cobras, and we've got a couple factory team cars here. This is the Ken Miles car that Ken Miles actually won the USRRC championship in 1964. And we also have the trophy here too. That's an interesting piece. After the USRRC cars, and we've got the Dan Gerber USRRC cars, the last in the series were the FIA Cobras. And they made 5 of these. Only about 2 of them still exist. This one is CSX 2345. It's kind of a gem of the collection. It was driven by Bob Bondurant, Phil Hill, Roy Salvadori, Sir John Whitmore, Jack Sears, Joachim Niersposch, and it has 5 FIA wins. So this ran in Europe in 64 and 65. So the 289s really did a lot. They won, in addition to the FIA Manufacturers Championship in GT, they won the USRRC Championship, and they were very actively raced in SCCA. So that's a quick review on the 289 Cobras.